Hey everybody, it is day 4. You know, I feel like most of us like to avoid pain. Nobody enjoys pain. So when we experience pain or a frustration, we want to get rid of it as quickly as possible and move away from it as quickly as possible. But sometimes in the middle of our pain, frustration, is our opportunity to meet Jesus and be transformed. And look, I know I'm the most guilty. I'm always looking for the quick way, the easy way out. So I'm talking to myself too. And I have to give credit. This was inspired by a conversation I had the other day with Irene Unkefer and Kevin Roper. But that many times our frustration moments are our invitation to transformation, or God's method of transformation, whether it's within relationships with our family, things at our jobs, within church life. Very often we experience frustrations, or things don't look the way that we hope they would, or we feel let down because our expectations weren't met, and we get frustrated. And sometimes we think the answer is to just move on, find another space, go do something else, whatever, get a new job, find a new church. And I'm not saying God isn't into transition. He does transition us, but we miss opportunities for Jesus to be transformed sometimes. And the right response may be, in the middle of our frustration, to humble ourselves before the Lord and say, Jesus, what are you trying to do in me in this situation? What are you trying to change in me? To humble ourselves, and instead of calling the situation the problem, look for what God can change in me, because I may not be able to change the situation, but I can ask God to change me. And it's many times that right there we'll meet Jesus in a powerful way. We'll hear his voice in a powerful way. And then sometimes we have to take the next step and humble ourselves and have an honest conversation with a person or a leader or a coworker and say, look, this thing is really frustrating to me, and I want to talk about it. I don't think I understood exactly what's going on. And having an honest but curious, instead of a defensive conversation, brings understanding. It brings healing. Many times we just misunderstand people's intentions towards us, or what was truly going on. But at the end of the day, if we can have an honest, humble conversation, we usually will win a friend. We may not change the situation, but we change us. And so I want to encourage you today, with situations that seem frustrating, where you feel let down, or you're discouraged, maybe where it's a little painful and you're tempted to just run, stop first, take a moment, humble yourself before the Lord and ask him, Lord, where are you in this? What are you doing in this? What are you trying to change in me in this? How can I respond to you in this? How can I be an agent of healing and change in this? And if we do that, I think we'll find a lot more healing and a lot more change. We may actually find on the other side of humbling ourselves before the Lord, the answer. The thing we were actually looking for is on the other side. And instead of running away, maybe we need to press in. And God has grace to heal the pain and to deliver us from the things that are not of him. So be blessed today and humble yourself. Let your frustration become a place of transformation.